Have you ever wondered why some people over the age of 65 can still walk briskly and recall every detail clearly, while others struggle just to get out of bed each morning? The answer might not be found in a hospital, but in the first 5 minutes after you wake up, according to a report from the American Institute of Clinical Medicine, up to 64% of strokes in older adults occur in the morning, simply because the body is dehydrated or not properly activated. Do you ever feel tired, foggy-headed, or notice your heart beating quickly the moment you open your eyes? If so, that is not just a normal sign of aging, it is your body reminding you that it needs proper care. In today's content, I will share with you a series of gentle morning habits that do not involve medication or intense exercise, but can help extend your lifespan, protect your memory, and improve your circulation every single day. Which state are you living in? And how does your morning usually begin? I would love to hear from you. The first habit is drinking warm water with lemon, restoring circulation from the very first minute. There is one action that may seem small but quietly determines your heart health each day. It is what you drink first thing after waking up. If you are like most Americans over the age of 65, chances are you start your morning with a hot cup of coffee, sometimes even before using the bathroom or washing your face. But very few people realize that during the night, your body loses water through breathing and through the skin. By the next morning, your blood has already begun to thicken, and your heart must work harder to pump that thicker blood throughout the body. That is exactly why cardiologists at Harvard have warned that the morning is the most dangerous time for older adults with a history of high blood pressure or coronary artery disease. If you feel a bit dizzy, notice a fast heartbeat, or feel faint when getting out of bed. It may not be due to the weather or a restless sleep. It is likely because your body is severely dehydrated without you realizing it. And then, when you drink a cup of coffee, which is a diuretic, you unknowingly push your body into even deeper dehydration. What you need to do right after opening your eyes is very simple. Drink a glass of warm water mixed with the juice of 1/4 of a lemon. Warm water gently dilates blood vessels, helping your blood flow more easily without shocking the cardiovascular system. Meanwhile, lemon provides a mild amount of vitamin C and potassium, helping cleanse the liver after a long night and naturally awakening your digestive system. You do not need to squeeze a whole lemon or add honey. Just a few drops of fresh lemon juice are enough to activate your body's internal cleansing process. This action not only thins your blood but also significantly reduces the risk of stroke and heart attack in the morning. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association, older adults who maintain the habit of drinking warm lemon water each morning have a 12% lower risk of cardiovascular events over 5 years compared to those who do not. This is a very meaningful number if you are looking for ways to live longer and stay healthy after the age of 65. You do not need to give up coffee completely. Just drink the warm lemon water 10 minutes beforehand. After that, your body will be ready to receive anything else without feeling overloaded. This habit is like opening a valve to let the river inside you flow fully, helping oxygen reach your brain better, keeping your heartbeat stable, and letting your stomach begin to function gently without needing medicine. And the wonderful thing is, you can start doing this as soon as tomorrow morning. All you need is a cup of warm water, a slice of fresh lemon, and a willing mindset to take care of yourself. If just one glass of water can make such a big difference, would you like to give it a try starting tomorrow? The second habit is 1 minute of slow movement, awakening oxygen and balance When you first open your eyes in the morning, have you ever felt like you simply could not stand up right away? Maybe your legs felt slightly numb, your head a bit dizzy, your heart beating quickly, and you had to sit for a few seconds to regain your balance. That feeling is not a sign of weakness due to aging. As many people mistakenly believe, it is actually a message from within telling you that your blood is still pooled in the peripheral vessels, your heart is still adjusting its rhythm, and your brain has not yet received enough oxygen to be fully alert after a long night of lying still. Your joints and muscles have stiffened, blood is circulating more slowly, and if you stand up too suddenly, your body will have to manage too much all at once. That is why many older adults fall right in their own bedrooms. According to a study by the Center for Geriatrics at Tufts University, more than 35% of falls in people over 65 happen within the first 10 minutes after waking up. This means that by simply adjusting how you start your morning, you can prevent many unnecessary risks, and it is not difficult at all. You only need 1 minute of gentle movement before getting out of bed. First, place both feet on the floor, open your shoulders, take a deep breath and raise both arms upward. Feel your lungs being filled with oxygen. Then slowly lower your arms while exhaling gently to release all the old air in your lungs. Next, gently roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then roll them forward 5 times. After that, slowly turn your neck from left to right 3 times, then switch directions. Do not rush or force the movement. Just feel the light tension in your neck and shoulder muscles. Finally, lift your heels off the floor 10 times. You will feel the blood start to return to your legs, your heart rate stabilizing, and your mind gradually becoming clearer. This whole process takes exactly 60 seconds, but acts like an opening melody that helps your entire body shift safely from sleep to wakefulness. Do not underestimate that 1 minute. It is not just about this morning, it is about your long-term health. If you have ever felt off balance when standing up, this is the very first thing you should do each day. And you do not need to wait until a problem happens to begin. Health is like a wooden door. If you oil the hinges regularly, they will never creak. Just 1 minute every morning can help you maintain steady movement, increase oxygen flow to your brain, and noticeably improve your mental clarity for the rest of the day. The third habit is eating a light, protein-rich meal within 30 minutes, protecting your muscles from loss after you have awakened your body with a glass of warm water and 1 minute of gentle movement. There is one more thing that few people pay attention to, yet it plays a major role in your physical strength for years to come. It is what you eat and when you eat it, right after waking up. If you are someone who often skips breakfast or just drinks coffee before heading out, your body may be slowly consuming its own muscle mass without you even realizing it. This may sound hard to believe, but it is biologically true. After 8 to 10 hours of nighttime fasting, your body enters a prolonged hunger state, and if protein is not supplied at the right time, it will begin to break down muscle to turn it into energy. This process is called muscle breakdown, also known as catabolism. You can imagine your body as a house. Instead of buying new bricks to repair it, you tear down a standing wall to reuse those bricks elsewhere. Day after day, the house becomes weaker without you noticing. According to a report from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adding a light source of protein within the first 30 minutes after waking can reduce the risk of muscle loss by up to 60% over 5 years. You do not need to prepare a full breakfast. A few spoonfuls of plain yogurt with plant-based protein powder, 2 boiled eggs, or a small smoothie made from soybeans. Chickpeas or chia seeds is enough. The key is not the amount but the timing. If you supply amino acids early, your body will stop breaking down muscle and shift into a rebuilding state. In addition, protein helps stabilize your blood sugar, reduces cravings for sweets during the day, and especially improves your ability to focus when working or reading. Many older adults feel tired easily, get dizzy when standing up, or find it hard to climb stairs simply because their leg and hip muscles have quietly weakened over the years. And the cause is not age itself, but the habit of skipping that early meal far too often. If you are starting to feel stiffness when turning in bed, in the difficulty standing up from a low chair, or trembling hands when lifting objects, that is a sign your body needs regular, gentle, and timely protein. You do not need to eat a large breakfast. Just think of it as giving your muscle cells a reason to keep going. And you will begin to see clear results after a few weeks. A protein-rich breakfast not only makes you stronger, but also helps your body burn fat more efficiently throughout the day. If you are not sure where to begin, start tomorrow morning by boiling 2 eggs, or mixing a small glass of nut milk with a bit of protein powder. Keep things simple, but consistent, like watering a plant each morning so it does not quietly wither away over time. The 4th habit is loosening your joints, preserving the freedom of your body. Have you ever noticed that if your knees feel slightly stiff or your hips are not flexible during those first few steps in the morning, your entire day tends to feel slower and more tiring? That sensation is not random. After a long night of lying still, the joint fluid in your body begins to thicken, like a lubricant that has been sitting still too long without being stirred. This makes it harder for your joints to move smoothly as they normally would. If you try to move too quickly without preparation, the ends of your joints may press too hard against each other, causing friction, light inflammation, and eventually leading to chronic pain. According to Harvard Health Publishing, this is one of the silent reasons why many older adults gradually lose their ability to move independently without realizing it. But the good news is this can be completely prevented with just 90 seconds each morning. You do not need to go to the gym or use a yoga mat. All you need is to sit on the edge of your bed, keep your back straight, and start by rotating your ankles clockwise 10 times, then counterclockwise 10 times. Next, gently rotate your knees in small circles, then stand up. Place your hands on the back of a chair and rotate your upper body to the left and to the right 5 times each side. Then lean your body to the left and hold for 1 breath, then switch sides. Finally, shake your shoulders and circle your arms to relax the shoulders and neck. This routine not only softens your joint fluid, but also helps you regain the natural flexibility of your body, like oiling gears each morning, so the whole machine runs smoothly all day. The most precious thing an older adult can preserve is not money or property, but the freedom in every step they take. When you can walk on your own, get up and sit down without struggle, you stay independent in your daily life. You will not have to rely on your children every time you need to reach for something. Many cases of chronic joint pain can be avoided just by gently moving your joints each morning. Just like preparing for a long trip, by carefully checking the car before setting off. If you find yourself walking more slowly, taking shorter steps, or feeling stiffness in your back in the morning, that is your body signaling that it is time to begin a habit of joint loosening starting tomorrow. Remember, you do not need to move forcefully or do a lot. Just be consistent and do it at the right time. Every gentle motion will send your body a message that you are listening to it and that you value every step you are still able to take. The fifth habit is 1 minute of reverse meditation, training memory and presence. Do you still remember what you had for dinner last night? If that question takes you more than a minute to answer, your brain may already be sending the first signs of short-term memory decline, and this is completely normal for people over the age of 65. But that does not mean you have to accept it as inevitable. Memory does not disappear all at once. It fades gradually if it is not properly cared for. The good news is that the brain is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. The more you neglect it, the easier it is to become disoriented. According to a study from the geriatrics lab at McMaster University, maintaining a simple memory habit each morning can help increase cognitive reserve and slow down memory decline in older adults. And the interesting part is, you do not need to learn new vocabulary or solve math problems to do it. You just need 1 minute each morning, no devices, no noise. Only you and your most recent memories. I call this reverse meditation. It is when you sit quietly, close your eyes, and begin to recall the previous day in reverse order. You do not need to remember every detail. Just take small steps. For example, what did you have for dinner? Who was the last person you spoke with? What color was the sky? Did you feel happy, sad, or at peace at the end of the day? You can begin with a simple question like, what did I do just before going to bed? And then work your way backward. Each time you remember something, you are reactivating neural connections in your brain. You are reminding your mind that it still works well, that it is still needed, and that it still matters. You do not need to sit long or try too hard. Just be honest with your feelings and repeat this habit every morning. The most important part is consistency and presence. Because in today's world of constant noise and information, that 1 quiet minute is where your brain gets to rest and simultaneously recover. You will find that you remember your daily tasks more clearly. You will more easily recall a loved one's name or a familiar place that once felt foggy in your mind. And best of all, you will begin to see each day as a real film with rhythm, color, and emotion. Instead of just another blurry day, as many older adults often describe, you do not need to meditate like a monk or learn any complicated techniques. You just need to pause for 1 minute to remember, to reconnect with yourself, to let your brain know it has not been forgotten. You are not just living to wait. You are still living to witness, to learn, and to love the things you still remember. If tomorrow morning you are unsure where to start, simply sit quietly. Close your eyes and ask yourself, did I smile yesterday? Was I upset? Did I see sunlight? And each small answer will be a powerful remedy, more effective than any memory supplement you have ever taken. Because memory is not something you hold on to, it is something you train every day. 1 simple minute, but it can preserve 10 years of clarity and independence in your life. You have just joined me on a journey that may seem very short, just within the first 5 minutes of your day, but in truth, it opens a new door to health and independence after the age of 65. From drinking a glass of warm water with lemon to awaken your circulation, to 1 minute of gentle movement that helps blood flow evenly through your body. Then a small protein-rich breakfast to preserve muscle strength, followed by joint loosening exercises that help you stand steadily and move more freely. And finally, 1 minute of reverse meditation to bring clarity to your mind. Each action is small, easy to do, and costs nothing. But if you practice them regularly every morning, these very habits can help extend your lifespan, preserve your memory, and allow you to live independently with more ease and confidence each day. Start with the simplest action, such as replacing your morning cold water with warm water and lemon, and you will feel your body respond with alertness and lightness. Do not wait until your health becomes a problem to make a change. Begin while everything is still working, because that is when change brings the clearest results. If you found today's content helpful, do not forget to follow the channel and turn on notifications to receive more tips on nutrition, movement, and herbal support, specifically designed for older adults. And if you are living in any state across the United States, we would love to hear about your morning routine, so the community can gain more perspective and inspiration. Remember, you are not just living to wait, you are living to enjoy, and the first 5 minutes of your day may be the very 5 minutes that determine how many more years you will live on your own terms.